Daniel here again. Welcome to the first videos of our recommended workflows video series. In these videos, I hope to guide you through how you can utilize our topic discovery tool to develop a topic cluster that will achieve topical authority over your competitor, as well as gaining that expertise level when it comes to Google bots, scanning through your website. So as you all know, topic cluster has been a long, was populated. Actually it was built a long time ago. It was a concept that was developed a long time ago, but it was populated by HubSpot in 2016, where they start building their own SEO content growth engines, and they build a lot of those based on the topic cluster concept, which I'll be sharing soon. And topic cluster essentially is defined as groups of related content that collectively cover a broad subject area. Content cluster provide contextual support for other pages within a group. They also create a strong internal linking framework to help users and search engines find your content. And also topic authority, and the definition is topic authority can be defined as a website's perceived authority over a particular niche or subject. It is signal to Google that you have a deeper understanding of your subject matter and therefore can be trusted. That is the goal of building a topic cluster, and I will guide you today how you can use topic discovery to achieve just that. So when it comes to expertise, right? You can imagine that, for example, if someone say you are an expert. Let's say you are a personal trainer expert. A personal trainer expert is actually someone not only need to know about the type of exercise you need to do, what is the right form, what is the time of the day you have to do it, but they also need to understand also about diet, what you need to eat. How is your metabolism? A bit of biology of your body. How is your how many meals you should take, and how long diet should be, and at what stage you should change your diet into more protein rich. And meanings that if you consider yourself an expert of the niche that you target, you can't simply just know about what you're talking about, but you also have to know about all these supporting topics that are related to that main topic. And that's the whole point of building a topic cluster. A topic cluster essentially is you have to build this mapping of all the subtopics that are related to the main topic, and that show not only your user but also to Google that you have covered most of the topic that needed. So this is the first step, in which I was sharing earlier in the earlier step, is to satisfy Google. Because you all know when Google bots go into your website, the first thing they do is that they're looking into your sitemap system and the internal linking. They want to know what is it that this website trying to target. And so you want to show them in the first pillar page. And then Google will want to go through all of the subtopic and subpage below that page to see if you have already covered all of the subtopic relate to that main topic, to show that you are the expert. If you have everything covered there, Google will then go deep down into the content and see whether your content actually provide values to the end users, as well as each of the content are internal linked to each other. So this is a very well structured and well built map, and it's all started from the top of your topic cluster, and that is your pillar page. So during the time when we were building, we were running our content SEO agency, one of the things that happened is that we actually religiously applied this concept through almost all of our content strategy. And what we found is that throughout the last 10 years, there's a lot of blogs and a lot of information and knowledge shared about how you can build a topic cluster, but nothing are really concrete. So there's a few things that we know when it comes to just our experience, right? The first thing is you have to look through the content of the top, let's say 50 competitors, and you have to read through them, and you have to kind of detect all the subtopic that they talk about when they talk about the main topic. For example, you search the keyword nutrition plan. You have to go through all of the content of your top competitors and start scanning through that content and look for what are the other topic that your competitor talking about, so that they can get ranked. For example, maybe if you talk about nutrition plan, there would be inflammatory diet plan, so diet plan for people who need healthy heart, or diet plan for diabetes people, or diet plan for athlete. So all of these are actually the subtopic that Google actually are looking for, but in which you have to determine. So manually, you would have to go through those to those content and scan through. Second thing is you go through people also ask session. You also go through related search session, and then you also gather insights from different sort of like social media site, or like Reddit or Quora or Facebook. So you look for all the insights that go directly for Google search intent. See what question they're asking, what kind of information they're looking for. Those are the information you kind of forming in your head and start building your cluster, right? And third is you really have to look for, go through each of the subtopic list out and filter which one will work and which one wasn't. But after you've done all that, the key problems with doing topic cluster manually is there's no way for you to validate all of the things that you did, right? So we build, what we have to do is actually we have to train our employee, our staff, to look for all those subtopics, and then build out the map. And eventually we have to be the one who go in there, read the report, and decide and determine which subtopic would be would belong to which cluster. But we have no way to validate it at the end. This kind of process is super tedious. It's time consuming, wastes a lot of effort from our end, and also it doesn't guarantee success, right? And that is where we came up with the idea of building an algorithm to shorten this process. And the mechanism behind topic discovery is essentially like this. So for example, when you put in a seed keyword like nutrition plan, what we do is that we build a bot that go into the top 100 ranking URLs of that content, of that SERP's position. And we use a sort of like a natural language processing algorithm to look for all the subtopic that are relevant to the main topic that appear in all of those content, and we group them up and kind of present them for you. This way, we kind of build the process of our thinking kind of backward. We try to look for the result first, because what we believe is whatever website that are ranked by Google, out of thousands of different websites targeting with that seed keyword, there's only 100 websites that actually go on top. So all of the subtopic that are approved by Google and get ranked in all of these websites should be the one that are relevant to the main topic, and they should be the one that actually closely related to the fact that how Google will judge whether you are the expert of your topic or not, right? And what we'll do is that we'll list out all of that topic, showing up all of that for you, and along with that, we'll present to you also with Google Autocomplete Insight. So you will get people also ask, you have topic that people discuss, we have all the questions and related searches that appear on Google of your seed keyword. So that way you have an overall very clear picture of how all the subtopic work and what are the headlines your competitor are using to write about those subtopics. This will solve three big problems that we face when we do it manually. The first and the biggest problem is to immediately validate the subtopic presented as they are already ranked by Google. And second thing is save almost 90% of our time to manually going through this and to do and put it in training and effort, and just it's very money consuming. And lastly, all relevant data are presented and designed in a way that is very easy for you to navigate, so that you can right away see one big picture of how you can build a topic cluster based on the data you see. So with that in mind, let me move to the tool and really show you very quickly how you can just utilize the tool to kind of map out the topic cluster as it is. Right, so here's the front screen of the tool. As you can see, you can actually just put in your seed keyword right here in the keyword part. And our keyword that I shared earlier is nutrition plan. And I'm going to choose the United States and English as the standard location and language. Click search. And right away, you'll be able to see 47 topics discovered. And this what you see here, they are all the subtopics that we scan through the top 100 URLs. So what I suggest usually is we would actually create this search order, first of all, by volumes, so that we'll see which are the more popular subtopic that would have more users searching for. And these are also the top topic that typically have higher range of competition. As you can see here, when you talk about nutrition plan, a lot of your competitors talk about diabetic meal plans. And if you click on them, you'll be able to see these are all the headlines to consider, meaning that these are all the headlines that your competitor wrote about, used to write about this subtopic. You can click here. As you can see, you will be able to right away see diabetes meal plan for beginner. The content that you write, they write, and how they target that subtopic. Going back to here, you will see Google Suggest Insight. And this is all of the Google autocomplete insight that we pull directly from Google database. And we break them down in question, preposition, and comparison. What usually we do is that we'll first of all determine it by search volume. And we will then kind of determine which subtopic should be the key subtopic that we want to target on. Like for example, I will build the top pillar page. It will be nutrition plan. And right below that will be diabetic meal plan. Second thing, it will be a macro meal plan. Thirdly, it will be maybe egg diet plan. Fourth would be perhaps I will go cardiac diet plan, and that can go together with inflammatory diet plan, workout meal plan, athlete meal plan, shredded diet plan, even thyroid diet plan. So these are all of the subtopics that you could start forming underneath the main topic, which is your nutrition plan case. And each of these subtopics are going to act as almost a sort of like a structure, a foundation of all of the content in which you will develop after this, right? So it's very self-explanatory too. Once you get all of this, I mean, with a topic with seed keyword that is very popular in a nutrition plan, you can choose the relevancy by medium. But with some subtopic that is a bit more niche, you can actually choose widely. And right away, you will be able to see that we scan through 100 topic, discover. But this will also give you a bit more topic that have less relevancy to the main topic, right? As you can see, there's like suddenly healthy food. And to us, healthy food, even though it's very related to nutrition plan, it doesn't relevate as well as a lot of different type of with other subtopic, simply because when we measure, we want to measure the relevancy of the meaning of the keyword too, right? So as you can see, there's a lot of different topic, but the key here is the mechanism behind is what guarantee you these are the subtopic in which if you form the topic cluster based on those, when a Google bot go in, you will automatically begin to see that how Google determine you as the expert in the field in which you target, right? Because these are all of the top topic that Google already approved to get ranked on top in the first place. So that is essentially how you could utilize the topic discovery to sort of build your first subtopic. Now, the next step is where you will start to build your keyword research process. And I know that there's a lot of people who do SEO, you will start right away with keyword research. But with WriterZen, what we suggest is you start with a topic cluster build up. Because only when you know what Google bot are looking for when it comes to a topic that you target, only then you'll be able to figure out exactly what is the next step, which is your keyword that your user research and the search intent behind that. So with that, you will then be able to kind of form a really strong map of how you can sort of go from the pillar page to the subtopic to the keyword list and the article that you will target for each of the subtopic. This not only helps you to guarantee the content you write will right away have the highest ranking probability because of you gaining that expertise status, but also you'll be able to kind of build a variety of keyword in your niche in one go. Right, so those are the two goals in which you achieve by building the topic cluster using our topic discovery tool. So with that, we will have some actually right below here we have a attachment which is like a downloadable resource, and in that file we sort of build a typical SEO campaign file for you to refer to, and you can click on it and you'll see how in an actual life, how did we actually build a topic cluster from something that looked like this, right? It will have a nutrition plan as a pillar page, and then slowly you will have all the subtopic below, and it will help you visualize better on how that works. All right, so with that in mind, I will leave that to you, and I'll see you in the next videos. And in this next video, I'll share with you how you can utilize our own title bug checks and golden filter to do your keyword research and find out low competing but high search volume keyword to fit in each of the topic and subtopic that you're targeting. All right, thank you very much. I'll see you soon in the next video.